welcome back. I just got through, I'm going to rename that file. I called it Mission 1. That was more like getting to Mission 1. But just got through, just showed you how to get to that first mission. Just because that turned out to be a good 10-minute video anyway, so it's like, wow, we'll just cut it there and try to keep it a little smaller and break them into segments. But this is how to get to the story. So now we're finally, so if you skipped around and you're just like, wait a minute, how'd you get to where you're here? Well, you just skipped the video then. I actually show a video where, the video before this, be getting started for story, how to fast forward and what to say, what to reply to, and what have you to get to that very first mission. So you gotta kind of follow a certain script, or you know, and there's a choice in there if you want to take the bad guy route, the good guy route, just like any RPG. So we'll go ahead and log in. So I'm taking the good guy route. I figure, one of these days I'll probably do another playthrough when I get, you know, obviously this Uplink, the combination of this Uplink OS mod and capturing is the only thing that's kind of keeping this game alive for me. I think I've played it enough and beat it enough that it's really getting old, getting just worn out for me. Even though I'm a big fan of the game, it's just getting too easy. When you can beat the entire game in like 8 hours, you've kind of exceeded its complication, and there's just so much thrill that can be had for balance traps and whatnot. But I found a invigoration of it, or revitalizing of capturing it and just sharing my know-how and what have you of it, that kind of rekindles it for me. So if I ever get inclined to play it again, so look for those walkthroughs way later in life, when I ever, maybe a year later or something after I've done all these, and I feel like playing Uplink again, I'll probably capture that, doing that storyline instead. But other than that, I figure if you can get through this first storyline, you're pretty much set. You can get through the first one, you can get through the other one. It's just mainly just taking a different path at that point, and you're pretty heavy into it at that point, so you should be able to figure it out. Alright, so this Andromeda, or not Andromeda, Armor is really just trying to, right now, is poking around, trying to figure out what ARC's up to, get more information on this Revelations virus as much as they can so they can make an antivirus. So right now they want us to break into the ARC internal service machine, and they want us to download this tracer program that they have, and you want to download it to the file server and run it and then get out. And that's all you really need to do. Kind of sounds more complicated than it is, just like a lot of this game. If anything, you'd have to consult probably the Uplink walkthrough in order to complete this. This is kind of the weird thing about this game, is that it doesn't really spell everything out for you. And even the tutorial won't take you this far, if I'm not mistaken. So definitely this will be if it was for me, I even had to double check the tutorial exactly how to do it, the right commands. I understood what I need to do, I just couldn't remember all the console commands. So this is where you start getting into console commands. It's really, once you learn, it's really not all that complicated. It's just a matter of learning the exact or syntax or whatever, or, how you're supposed to type it in. Once you know that, you're alright. So anytime I'm connecting to a file server, I always just do a few bounces. Even though you're technically allowed and you got a password, username, there's nobody going to be tracing you. I just like to do it that way. Always cover, think that way, cover your tracks. One thing I did forget to cover is that these file servers, these file servers you can use to back up your own data. So I totally forgot about it, didn't even think about it, like, oh shit. What this helps with is that if you do end up getting your laptop destroyed, you can actually back up all your software on any one of those file servers. Once you're done loading up a mission, you take one of those copy of data missions, or this Army file server they give you, one or the other. You're going to get one eventually with this story. You can even use that one. I wouldn't use that one just because, or at least not right away until they're done with the story, because they're going to keep trying to throw things in there. So You want to make sure there's space in that one. But you can take any other file server you get for copying. Take one of those copy large database, at least one of them, just so you can get a file server, and then you can keep that on your favorites list and copy all of your data to it, all of your programs, all of your audio files. You know, might make 2 of them if you start saving like a whole bunch of all the audio files, but or backing them up too. But ideally, yeah, you can use that. That way, when your laptop, it's all you got to replace is your gateway, the processors, the memory, all that stuff. But at least your software and all that's backed up, and you still have whatever money you have. So keep that in mind. But all right, so now we got the tracer program. So now we can go ahead and go to the ARC internal, and it's an internal service machine. So they're starting you off kind of small. I mean, internal service machines at this point should be pretty relatively gravy for you. You should have been already hacking mainframes, already hacked, you know, how many banks, maybe every bank in the game. This should be pretty gravy. It's just a matter of learning the tracer, what you're supposed to do with that tracer. So let's get on it. All right, we'll go ahead and connect. You can turn all the goodies, but it doesn't help, honestly. This will allow you to make changes. You do need the proxy, because that's what allows you to make changes, which allows you to download files and shit to it. Okay, and we'll password break it. Alright, now we're on. Now it looks like there's plenty of file space, so what you want to do is you want to go here into Apps, find Revelations Tracer, and upload it. There we go. Then we're going to go to Mid and Console, and we're going to type in, and don't put these things so goddamn fucking high. There we go. We're going to go to CD User, and then we're going to go run, I think Tracer? Oh, run, yeah, frickin' screw you. I wish it was that easy. Revelation, all one word, Tracer. Oh, god damn it. Oop. Run Revelation. There it goes. And then let it tell you it's running, and then go ahead and get the hell out of there. There we go. See what I mean by it has to be exactly typed right, otherwise it's going to tell you to go screw yourself. So very irritating, but yep, now you see all one word, run Revelations Tracer. You're better typer than I am, you'll do great. So now you should be able to just reply to this, and you're done. There you go. That is the first story mission of ARC. They do start you off a little nice and easy. That did have a proxy firewall monitor, so as you can see, that didn't hurt having a little better security, and they were fast. I mean, for an internal service machine, that was insane security. So, I mean, that's the type of servers you should normally crack in for difficulty 2 and 3, or difficulty 2 missions. So, that's all you see for difficulty 2 missions is internal service machines, and that thing has some killer frickin' security. I've never seen a firewall on an internal service machine. So, I don't think. Or that's definitely higher security. So, alright, we'll go ahead and end that. It'll be a nice little upload video, kind of stupid, but, I mean, hey, you know, it's kind of one of those videos that has very pertinent information in it that you need to know to complete the mission. So, and it'll be a good upload. Alright, we'll see you at the next one.